Hey, it's been a minute since I've done something like this. So, long story short, just to kind of get into things here, back in AMS 1, one of my favorite combinations to do was the carts, I think like 98 cart mod, at Bathurst, which were both, at the time, mod content, other official content. Unfortunately, in AMS 2, I can't get the AI to complete a race around here. They just keep on crashing, which understandably so, this isn't really a combination meant to happen. But I still like to lap around here, so I found myself recently trying to, I guess, like set like a really high record, so I just figured why not record it. So I'm using the Swift Ford Cosworth chassis, carts in the, what is this, Gen 2 Formula USA, which I believe is kind of meant to be like Michael Andretti's Swift Ford. There is like a skin pack somewhere on race department to get like everything with like the correct livery and whatnot, to where it can actually say like the Texaco Havoline Kmart stuff. I just haven't got it yet. Conditions I'm using are light cloud, as you can see. Start time is 12 o'clock. I don't believe I have time progression on. There's no weather progression, so yeah, let's see what I can do here. I'm really rusty when it comes to like talking in videos or anything, because I don't really do this sort of thing anymore, but I kind of just want to record this because I feel like it's a neat challenge to do. It's kind of like an unusual combination you wouldn't really expect to work in a sim racing game, but as far as, well, like I said, the AI can't really race around here that well, but as far as to drive, this is a really good combination. I mean, Bathurst is really just kind of a street circuit with a lot of elevation changes, so it works. I should still have my setup here. Let's take some more of the fuel out of the car here. Soft slicks is what I will be running. These things fall off after about 2 laps. 2 or 3. They overheat really quickly on this track, so you really gotta make sure to preserve them on your outlap. I'm running the second to lowest downforce setting, I believe. At least in the back. Yeah, okay. I tried running like a fully trimmed out car. You can't do it. The car just goes around in some of the corners here, so you gotta have at least a little bit of downforce. Brake bias is pretty much normal, other than a bit lower downforce, and I believe I adjusted some tire pressures, obviously, to make the tires last a little bit better around here. Of course, I didn't save it from last time, hang on. So yeah, a bit lower downforce, a bit more front camber, and a bit more rake is what I'm running here. Pretty cool thing that I noticed here, with the, weight bias, you can have a lateral weight bias for like oval racing, because, you know, in oval racing you run a asymmetrical setup. There's only one oval in the game, though, and I believe that is one they actually did race at in real life. I forget what it's called, but it is in this game. That track unfortunately doesn't exist anymore in real life. They do have Daytona. I wish they had the Daytona Oval. They just have the road courses, but I mean, there's really no cars in this game that you could race at that track feasibly, other than just like some goofy like meme race, but this will be fun to have. Alright, here's our outlap here. It's when the tires warmed up, when I kind of maybe practice a little bit of my braking markers here. I'm usually the kind of like dumb guy, and I like to push on the outlap just to see, like, just to kind of feel out the car, even when the tires are cold. Oh, and immediately flat spot the right front, like a genius. This section right here, if you hit it right, you can almost take flat. I haven't been able to take it flat yet, but I feel like if I hit it correctly, I can take it flat. That part you have to lift for, or else the nose will catch a little bit too much air. It won't go airborne, but it will plow. And this section right here is really fast once you get to it. And on a flying lap, you'll reach about 210, maybe even 211 miles an hour coming up to the chase. It's pretty crazy. Let's go for our first flying lap. Second gear through Murray's here. And nice and smooth back on the power. Here we go. A little late into turn 1. A little bit tail out, but managed to catch it. This car weirdly does like to slide sometimes. Only a certain amount though, but it does like to slide a little bit. You have to have a little bit of throttle application through corners like this. You can't go entirely off the throttle. Car will oversteer. And we're running a bit lower downforce. I could have took a bit more speed through there. Oh, and I got a little tail out right there. It's a little bit too soon on the power tires. Tires might not be entirely warm yet. Yeah, this won't be the lap. I've messed up too many times. You can already see on the tire wear, I guess like HUD, gauges, whatever the hell. Tires fall off pretty quickly here, pretty quickly. Still got plenty of grip left, but maybe like 1 or 2 more laps of peak grip in these things, and then pretty much dead from there. Brake a little bit earlier than you think. A little wide on the exit. Up into 4th gear, 5th gear now. If you are behind a car, going over that hump, the front end will get airborne because the air is being taken off of it. I learned that's in my attempts trying to run a race around here. Whoa, almost lost the rear end there for a second. Short shift in the 3rd. Not even a lift, a blend through there. Right on the edge. I take this flat. Oh, not quite. Chickened out a little bit. Back in the 4th there. Be nice and smooth with the brake application. Probably could take a little bit more speed down. Skyline right there. Back into 2nd gear. Don't swing it out too wide. You'll lose the apex in that corner. We are a second up our best time, but I feel like I've left some speed on the table in a couple of corners, so I'm not going to leave it at that just yet if we do manage to get this lap clean. Right after the 150 is about where we want to brake. Probably could have broke a little bit later. A little bit too much curb right there on the exit. Oh, got loose into the grass. So yeah, once again, this right here won't be the lap, but I'm gonna keep on trucking on. These tires probably have about 1 more lap of good grip in them. As I overshoot T1, well, let's try again. I got some fresh Firestone, not Goodyear, Firestone on these things here. They do have both tire compounds, Goodyear and Firestone, on the Gen 1 cars in this game. Not Gen 2 though, which is kind of weird. I mean, I know they're not like officially licensed by like, I guess IndyCar themselves, since they own the rights to like Champ Car or whatnot now. But they are obviously based on those cars. And honestly, I'm Team Goodyear when it comes to Goodyear versus Firestone. I know Goodyear was the less grippy tire in real life when they had the tire war kart. I believe they lasted a bit longer, but the Firestone ones were faster overall. And it kind of didn't matter. But I'm just a NASCAR guy though, so, you know, Team Goodyear. I think it is worth stating that I'm not the best high downforce open wheeler driver. I tend to lean more towards like low downforce stuff, touring cars, stock cars, stuff like that. You gotta brake a little bit earlier for T1 than you think. Like right before the 100 is where I'm comfortable with here. Very clean through there though. Already green on the lap time here. Up into 6th gear. Gear ratios are standard, minus a slightly longer 6th gear for a bit more miles an hour down the back straight. Really fast through there. Downforce, I trust you. There we go. A little late in the power though, but fast to the corner. See how that plays out as the lap goes on. A little bit of a blend again. Just threading the needle through that little, almost chicane. 5th gear, over the hump, little lift over that. I tried going flat over that hump, the car would just plow, so you have to lift for it. Again, could have gone a bit faster down Skyline, which I believe what that corner's called. Or the corkscrew? I just remember, Darrell Waltrip being taken for a ride. Oh god, we fucked that corner up. There goes the lap. I remember, if you look up like on YouTube, I think it was in 2010, 2011, might have been 12 actually, but Darrell Waltrip was taken for a ride in a V8 supercar in the passenger seat around this track, and was just absolutely losing his shit. I don't like the corkscrew. The corkscrew is dumb. The corkscrew is dumb. All right, 2nd gear into Murray's here. The car coast back on the power. throw another lap at it. Yeah, don't be that aggressive in T1 here. Let the car do its thing. There you go. Kind of avoid the curves as you can. Take it nice and clean. Seems to be the fastest way through there. Up into the final gear, then hard on the brakes. The third. Feathering the throttle there, just wait for the car to grip up. Back in the third here, second gear. Use the camber, might have bopped the wall on the inside a little bit. Ooh, got loose. Bit too much power. Going up that hill. Car's still good though, no damage from what I can tell, so. Really sloppy down the mountain though. But we remain green on the lap time, so. You can go really fast down here though, but it's so easy to lock up. Spin the rear wheels a tiny bit. Oh, damn. Pushed a little bit too hard. Back end just couldn't keep up, went around. Dang, that was a good lap too. At least so far. I am switching hats from a Dale Earnhardt hat to a Texaco Haviland hat. It's not Michael Andretti, it's Kenny Irwin Jr., but maybe it'll help. Now that I'm here, let's take a little bit of that fuel out of the car here. I think I'm only running like maybe 2 laps before, I either fuck up or the tires burn out, so. Here I go again on my own. I hate that song. It's like the rebellious boomer anthem. Easy through turn, whatever number this is, the final corner. So didn't really make any adjustments to the car, then took some fuel out. Not the best turn 1, but better than the previous best. I really gotta watch the back end. I'm running that low downforce because of what keeps the car fast in the straights, but ironically with this thing right now, the way I have it set up, the back end of the car is scarier when you're slowing down and not speeding up. Come on. It just wants to break loose. Flat, maybe? Yeah, flat, there we go. Probably could have grabbed 5th right there, but you have to lift right at the hump. Or right before it. Kind of an early downshift in the second, but almost clean through there, almost. Not entirely the line I wanted, but better. Don't take too much speed. Slow down for this. Corner's very off camber. Ooh, almost spun the tires. Got really close. It's a good lap so far. Already 200 miles an hour before that sign. Could have broke a little bit later, maybe locked up the left front for a millisecond, but nothing that bad. Good through there, very good. Alright. Best lap so far, let's try another one. Correct it. Still good though, but could have been better. We lost a little bit down the straight, not a whole lot. Third gear, get the apex. Tight to the inside that time. A little bit of the curve of the exit. Nice and fast. Oh boy. That back end of the car just wants to come around in corners like that, man. On the throttle. Bit sideways through there. Flat down the mountain. Woo! That was scary. Second gear. Not the best entry into there as last time here. Having trouble speaking. Takes all my focus. Oh, bad entry right there. Really bad entry. Had to wait on the car on the exit. That might be the lap. Yeah, we lost a lot of time right there. Just swung it out a bit too wide on the entrance to the elbow. Still green, but not by a whole lot. But that means there's more speed in the table. and we can set a better lap. I will throw one more lap at it here, then the tires will probably be dead by then. Probably could have ran set that weather like the cloudy or something. But, whatever. Running it sunny because I'm hard as fuck. Oof. Not my best turn one. But there's so many other places on this track you can gain speed. Your tires getting a bit hot, so I'm talking about tires really fall off here. Yeah, look at that slide. Ah, they're dead. Dang. These rear tires are fried. I would love to actually run like a race here, like online, or like a serious race online with this combination, because tire management will be a huge story with the race. I haven't ran hards around here, but yeah, softs last like maybe 1 or 2 laps, and then the rears just go. So far, our best lap is a 141.139, and I know I can get better than that. If I didn't mess up the Forest Elbow, the entrance to that, in my previous flying lap, I could have maybe said something better. When I go over that hump, part of me wants to like go into 5th gear, but like you're gonna only be in 5th gear for like a millisecond, so it might just be faster just to buzz the limiter for a second. I don't know. I'm afraid to try because I might fuck up an entire lap. Back to the pits. Well, I can go ahead and tick off wrecking on the outlap on this video's bingo card. Let's try to put another one on the board here. Good exit. That's a bit too late in the T1. Nope. We're gonna hook into the corner just fine. A little bit of curb on the exit. Already up 2 tenths. But that is just turn 1. And a little late through there. Try to stay on the power a little bit. Can never go fully off the throttle in that corner. A little bounce in the car, especially with that low rear downforce. Probably could have been a bit faster through there, maybe. Maybe pushed it a bit too hard. Blend it. Try to keep it flat. Keyword try. 5th gear. Back into 4th. Maybe a little slow through there. I don't know. A little hesitant. That's fast. That's really fast, but car hooked in at the last second. That's some big gains right there, big gains. Nice and easy, nice and easy. Kind of had to wait on it, on the exit right there. That corner closes up so quickly. We're already minus 0.8 here. Losing a little bit down the straight, so not the best exit. I can brake later for this corner, man, what am I doing? So easy to push it a bit too hard, though. 2nd gear. Coasted through. Oh! Damn it, got on the grass. That is a faster lap, but I fucked it up. Did I close the radiator? Let's close these brake ducts. Bits. Can I adjust? Does it allow radiator adjusting here? There we go. Hopefully give us like an extra mile an hour or so down the straight. Oh, and I'm damaging the engine. Okay, let's open the radiator back up. Alright, so I guess 10% is pushing it a bit too much. Let's go to 70 or something. How about that, huh? Like I've done too many outlaps with no flying lap afterwards right now to where like I might have kind of lost it. Oh yeah, it's not stopping. It's not stopping. Okay, pushing it a little bit too hard with the setup. Let's open the brake ducts back up. Alright. Let's hit it. A little early actually, but into the corner pretty well. Alright. I'll take that. See what I can do with it. Breaking A little bit later into the first corner of the mountain. Just right on the edge of grip with the rear tires. Trying to put the power down. Coming through there, and the back end of the car just wants to go around in this section here. There you go. That's how you want to hit it. A little bit aggressive with the steering input. Might have scraped the wall a tiny bit. You didn't see that. No damage, so it's whatever. Oh god. Oh! Oh, got it. Got it. A bit earlier than you think here, and then back on the brakes. Don't lock them up. Ooh, right next to the wall on the exit. We are on the green. Just barely, though. Gotta nail this last section here. Pretty late. Didn't want that curve there, but I have to take it. This corner's make or break. It's gotta be make. Woo! Alright, minus 0.6. 4.8. Where does that put us? 139. 139.9. Just barely a sub 140. Alright, so I'm just gonna leave it at that. So, after 8 flying laps, this is empty. The challenge has been set. The Swift Ford Gen 2 kart at Bathurst. And, what is it? I think light cloud conditions and 12 o'clock is the weather conditions. So yeah, can you beat it? And again, I'm not the best at open wheel cars, so I'm sure in the hands of somebody a lot better than me, they can probably get like a 135 or something. I don't know how. I don't know, but I'm just gonna leave it at that.